Hello. Welcome back to Bard College. We find ourselves this week in a very relatable situation where the thing that we've been avoiding and ignoring or putting off has finally come to bite us in the arse. For most of us, that might be just, I don't know, forgetting to review your bank statement or renew your insurance or something like that. But for Mia, it's now time to get rid of her eternal undead nemesis in the eyes of her ultimate judge, Mistra, the goddess of magic. We will we were recapped very well by John. For those of you who are on our Discord, which I don't know if it is most of you, it might not be, maybe the one person that watches us is on our Discord, but at the end of the last session, the players, after discovering that a key or a couple of keys in the skeletal hands of, or in a hole dug by the skeletal hands of Nibnall, the party backtracked, picked up Freddy, and found their way finally to the head mage's office, where Lone Spell was lying in wait. He activated some kind of magical ability upon accepting Mia's presence as a challenge. This challenge transported both Lone Spell and Mia to the top of a column of stone suspended in space in Mistra's realm of Dwemerheart. The challenger's privilege was to be able to summon whoever she liked to observe her try and take on the Magister of Mistra. Kirsty, would you like to remind us all who you summoned?
Yeah. I summoned Tisha and Tilly and Red and Smoke and Giselle and Freddie and Errol and Zima and Madani. That was it.
So, those people, they were transported upon your command in a kind of astral form, but I will not say that it is the astral projection spell, but it would look that way. Your spirits, your essences, or the essences of all of those observers, have been plucked from the material plane and given sentience in Dwemerheart. The main the terrain of Dwemerheart is also suspended in space separately from this column. So if you like, the main Dwemerheart is like a big asteroid, and this platform is like a tiny floating column of stone just in the suspended space beyond everybody's reach. So interference is not possible from the observation. However, observers, I'd like to show you a picture of what I think Dwemerheart might look like, which you can see, hopefully, popped up. My cat is now wailing at me. Oi, come on. So yeah, you see this like magical green landscape suspended beyond the veil of stars, and in the background, an almost unreachable or unknowable distance away, you can see the very edge of Elysium. Come on. What are you doing? The silver spires of Elysium at the border of this like verdant jungle mark the Mistra's territory within Elysium. It wasn't always here. Mia would know this, having studied Mistra. Even Freddie and maybe even Tisha might know. The goddess of magic has had somewhat of a chaotic past in the Forgotten Realms, living and dying multiple lifetimes as a mortal and a god. And it seems as though this Elysium is just the latest place where she's chosen to reside, away from much of the kind of deliberations of the gods. She's very much an independent figure, once being mortal. And as we've experienced in this campaign over all the time we've been playing it, a god who is certainly more willing to intervene in the affairs of mortals than most. I will move you now to the platform where you will be able to observe what's going on. So just beyond that kind of terrain, you will see this raised platform with can you all see that? Yeah. So what we have effectively is this battlefield. On one side, stood almost on a platform or a lectern, is Lone Spell. On a symmetrical distance from you, a symmetrical position on the platform, equidistant from you, Mia, you're on the other side. And you are, kind of raised up as if you were like on a platform in a coliseum, but instead of looking around and seeing, thousands of screaming fans, you see nothing but the limitless expanse of the weave around you. You cannot see Mistra, but you feel her presence more strongly than you've ever felt it before, even more strongly than you were when you were face to face with Midnight herself. You feel the weave coursing around this platform in this unknowable space. But any sort of elation or communion that you feel is stifled by the foreboding presence of this almost skinless wizard who clutches a codex mirroring your stance. And he looks beyond you, where behind you he can see Dwemerheart and your companions looking on. I'll just give the companions a bit more of a opportunity to speak. You would be with the people that you were, but plus Madani, Zima, and Arul. I think immediately Madani would make a lunge for Red, given that Red was probably the last person he interacted with in this group. He looks shaken. He looks bewildered, and he runs up to you, and he can't quite clutch you, but you feel this rush towards you, Red. Yeah, it's you. How? You've sent me somewhere again.
Wasn't me this time. I hope you're okay, though.
Well, I was transported to a place where everyone, it seemed, was perfect. And everyone was extremely nice. On the surface, at least. I was reassured about my problems and given protection and sanctuary. And I will say that, at least in the first few months, I was very okay. But we can talk about what happened after that another time. Where the hell have you? Where the hell are we now?
Yeah, you've definitely got bigger things to worry about. And I just like guide his vision over to Mir and just give him a second to like take in like what he's actually looking at here.
He like looks and like rubs his eyes and looks again. And at that point, Errol like floats over to him and like slaps him on the back with his big webby Marid hand. Well, looks like your little girl is all grown up. And Zima stays silent. She's a much taller Marid, much sleeker. She's wearing this like coral regalia, and she just folds her arms. She looks on silently, not judgmentally that she might look down from her courtroom, but intensely, silently coaching Mia. You get the impression. Freddie grabs Tisha's hand and just tightens his grip as he looks beyond. You see, for a mage who studies magic, this is like, I don't know, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for him. And he just kind of looks towards Tisha, and you can see the half of his face is half wonderment, another half trepidation. What does Tisha say to him?
Probably something like, so you weren't here, but until he asked me, like just saying about like what would we do in this situation, and be like, well, she doesn't want help, that would ruin the situation. But if there's anything you can think of, if it goes wrong, to get us out of here, to move us on the journey, just keep thinking, Freddie, you've got a good mind. Just,
Backup plan.
Backup plan.
Sure. Tilly, if you would allow me a presumption, being amongst this magical, verdant greenery might be the first thing that is apparent to Tilly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to make a little perception check for me?
Just a little one.
Just a little perception check, yeah.
15.
Yeah, with a 15, you look towards a collection of flowers. And as you look, there's these beautiful, tall, red flowers with long green stems. And there's a secondary stem, it seems, that is like corkscrewing around the stem of the flower. It's a completely alien flower to you. How does that make you feel?
Excited. I want to know everything about it. I want to go down, smell it, touch it, try to just speak with plants. What Tilly would do.
As you go down, I would like you to make a nature, arcana, or insight check. It's up to you.
So my insight is higher, but I feel it should be nature, so I'm going to go with that. Okay, it's only that.
Okay. I mean, the nature, you've definitely never seen a flower like this before, and you don't anticipate what it does, but when you go down to touch it, it seems to feed off your excitement and respond. Its petals go from a red to like a luscious pink, and go from like a folded out kind of long, broad petal into like a sharper, pointier one that kind of coils to meet your gaze. And you can see that the focusing of the petals draws your vision to the middle of the flower, and you can see that in the middle of the flower there looks like to be a little tiny mote of starlight.
Poke.
As you poke it, you regain 1 spell slot.
Hey! Any
spell slot you want, yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, go on.
Are we in this form able to cast spells?
You don't know?
I think she would turn around and try to cast a spell she's not done before. Called Creation. 5th level spell. So she's just recovered a 5th level spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I would attempt to do this. Now, what it says is I pull wisps of shadow material from the Shadowfell to create a non-living object of a vegetable matter within range, soft goods, rope, wood, something similar. What I would like to do is, if it works at all, I would like to create a cheering stuff. I would like to create a banner that says "Go Mir." I would like to create like one of those big fingers that you get on the matches when we watch football. I would like to create some balloons and a party hat, that sort of thing. That she would just go around and give to people.
Sure. Make an Arcana check for me.
Hey, I'm gonna use my inspiration because why the hell not?
Okay.
Just a 12.
You cast the spell. It does not consume a spell slot. However, there is something intangible about the creation that you've made.
Mm-hmm.
You brought your idea to life, and the other people who are similarly translucent or spiritual in essence can interact with it. But you can see as you place the banner over the cliff face of Dwemer Heart that it's kind of partially see-through. It's like your magic cannot affect this plane.
Yeah. And she's not bothered by that at all. She's she puts a hat on, she puts that big finger on and shouts, "Mir, you gotta wipe the floor with him."
We will pan back to Mia, stood on this platform. How is Mia feeling right now?
I hear Tilly's cheer.
Make a perception check.
Okay. $11.
A distant echo from deep at the back of your mind. You don't hear it physically come. You just kind of you can sense it almost.
Makes me stand up a little bit straighter. Not nervous, just pissed off, and determined.
Okay. When stood opposite you, Learn Spell says, "I give you credit, Mia. I did not feel that you really had the guts to do this. to lay it all out on the line in a quest for power. I really didn't think it was your style.
Lone spell. I'm not doing this for power. It's my fate to become the Magister, but that's also not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because you have sided with those that seek to plunge the world into darkness. But I'm mainly doing it for Tara, who you want to bring back into that world of darkness. Someone that you've held in limbo when she should have been at rest. She hasn't deserved to be dragged around, being put on a pedestal by you. She doesn't deserve to be the reason why you've done all these horrendous things, and I hope that she never comes back, so she never has to find out what you've done. And I hope she doesn't come back and is given away by you to someone so repellent, just so you don't have to feel bad about her again. I'm doing this for Tara, not for power.
He holds up his lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm glad that Tara's in the forefront of your mind. She didn't deserve a lot of the things that happened to her. She didn't deserve this journey that she was thrust upon that day when her and her mother were brutally murdered. But once you've known that brutality, once you've known that unfairness, it motivates you to do what must be done to ensure your survival. I have given up my future, and I shall relinquish my power in order that Tara will get another chance. She may not understand the decisions I made, but at least she'll be able to make choices of her own. Choices that may have been different had you and I joined forces.
Don't blame me for any of this. You've done what you've done because you're pursuing power and relief for whatever guilt you have over what happened to your wife and daughter. And that's fine. You can feel guilt. But to bring her back into a world that you've helped fill with evil. I knew her for a brief time, and I know that's not what she would want.
Indeed, when one reaches such a high station of High Priestess of Mystra, one's piety can turn into pride. One's vision can turn into espousing of virtue. When I retain my position as Magister, I will ensure that all of your followers know just how badly you failed.
That's fine. I brought an audience to watch me.
And I shall bring an adjudicator. And he opens his hand up and points to the top of the map, the hexagon. As Magister, I can call upon any dead wizard to observe and adjudicate this battle of mages. They once resided in Kelemvor's domain, but with my power I have freed them, and they now live again under my command.
It's the juxtaposition, Dan.
Hello.
Of the cat.
It's my supervillain monologue with a cat on my knee.
But the cat's like, hello.
Sorry.
These wizards now live as shadow staves, and I call upon one of them to serve me now. And he extends a hand, not knowing which adjudicator will be summoned. In a veil of shadow that is lifted around this podium where the adjudicator must stand, you see a spiritual version of a mortal, much like the spiritual versions of Tilly and Red and Tisha and Freddie and Madani and Arul and Zima. But this veiled being comes into view about Tilly's height. And in a familiar voice, he says to Lone Spell, "I'll answer your call, Lone Spell." And Lone Spell looks shocked and shoots a glance towards the direction that he's pointing. You! The adjudicator then turns towards Mir. Nice to see you again, Mir. Gallin is here to oversee
Oh, fuck
this
you
battle.
now. You bastard.
Oh no. Oh boy.
We are going to let that sink in, and I'm going to pop and get something to eat. I've not had the chance before now. Apologies. But yeah, we'll pick up in 20 minutes if that's okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Let that sink in.
Welcome back. We've just had an old friend pop in to adjudicate this showdown. Hopefully, me laying on all of the Gallon foreshadowing very thick over the past couple of sessions means that that's not too much of a surprise, but a welcome one anyway. Here we have it then. Gallon, the adjudicator, overseeing this contest. Lone Spell kind of swallows his shock and holds up his lantern to address you again, Mia. Ah, how poetic. It's not only your friends and followers that will see you fail, but the ones you weren't able to save as well. Let me explain, as a Magister, what will happen. Gallon then chimes in. That's not necessary, Zeth. That's my job. So, listen up. And as decreed by the Lady of Mysteries, a battle between Magisters happens by consent. Lone Spell. Do you consent to being challenged by Mia, High Priestess of the Temple of Our Lady, Weaver of Stars? Quite. Mia, I'm afraid, as you appeared before the Magister ready to challenge him, there can be no further preparations that are made. I sure hope that you came ready. It is Mistress' will that unless exceptional circumstances occur, that the battle for the Magistership is always to the death. Leave nothing on the field. Bend the weave to your will and prove your magical prowess. With that in mind, the Lady of Mysteries would like me to remind you that no physical contact is allowed. And indeed, the total sum of your magical power will be brought to bear on one of you. The person who claims the crown of Magister will return to the material plane unscathed. The one who fails will become one with the weave forevermore. Allow me to demonstrate. And he waves his hand, and in the middle of this battlefield, you then observe a mote of magical energy, which you should now be able to see here. This orb, Gallon explains, is like a blank canvas on which together you will paint a masterpiece. He extends his hand and casts Eldritch Blast, and a mote of electrical eldritch energy passes into this orb, and you see the Eldritch Blast kind of like careen around the sphere before being absorbed by it. It now crackles with arcane potential. although you will be battling each other in a contest of magical wits, you will be attempting to push your will onto the other Magister. You'll be attempting to assert your magical power onto this orb. You'll be aiming for each other, but your hits will be brought to bear on this. So above the table, Kirsty, when you cast a spell, you'll be aiming at Learn Spell, and Learn Spell will be able to have his AC protect him and make any saves that are required to protect himself from the spell. If your spell attack misses, then nothing happens. However, if it hits, it doesn't take any damage from Learn Spell. It merely enhances this magical orb. I'll be keeping track of the total number of hit points damage that your magical power does, and it will be stored in this orb. A successful hit will push the orb 5 feet towards Learn Spell. But the same will happen to you. The battle will be concluded when this orb comes into contact with one of your platforms, and all of the magical energy stored within will be brought to bear upon you, which will probably be an insurmountable force that there will be no returning from. Probably.
And a successful hit that would also, would something like Toll the Dead count? That causes damage, but it's not a you roll to hit, it's he rolls
He has to make the save, yeah, sure. If he doesn't make the save, the power goes into the orb.
Okay.
In fact, what would really be helpful, courteous observers, is if we had one of our observers track the damage. Any volunteers? No?
If no one else wants to do it, and I shouldn't volunteer someone else, but I feel like it should be Gallin that keeps track of it. I don't want to put Lucas like in the line of fire for volunteering, but do you know what I mean?
I didn't want to jump out straight away saying, because I'm always over too eager. But yes, I would very much be okay with keeping this score. So I have to keep two scores.
He's like, no,
or is it just one?
No.
It's one score.
All the damage from
both attacks,
both Learn Spells and me. Sure, yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
So, for example, the best case scenario, Kirsty, is that all your attacks hit and all of Learn Spells miss, and all of the orb just goes straight to him. It's unlikely to happen, but also that's unlikely to kill him straight off the bat, and that's okay. It says 99% ends in a battle to the death, but it is possible to survive if the orb isn't powerful enough to kill either of you. But like I say, it's unlikely.
So is it 8 times consecutive hits without the other person to hit? What if it just keeps moving back and forth all the time?
Well, I think 8 would be too long. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these statues here at the edge of each platform to be the one. So I think it'll be...
Would have been 5.
Yeah, we'll say 25 feet each way.
Yeah.
Wow.
5. Yeah, 25 feet you've got to move it.
And he is like 80 feet away from me, and that's the distance he is away from me, so that's that? Can I move? No.
There's no need to move. Essentially, this is a spell slinging match, and if you've got Are you trying to get closer to cast a spell that affects within 30 feet? Is that what you're asking me, really?
Well, lots of spells are within 60 feet or 30 feet, and I'm further than that away from him, which is fine. I can bear that in mind.
I think, given the lack of preparation, it would be unfair for me to penalise you. So we'll have moving around the battlefield, sure.
Okay.
So you can.
But when the orb reaches.
Yeah, when the orb reaches
column.
the statue, it's game over.
So the statues kind of almost represent like the living essence of
exactly
of each character. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, Salem, I don't need this help right now.
So if I'm tracking this damage, can I be given control of the orb?
Absolutely, yeah, I can give you that. Saves me a job.
It's Evil Gallon. He's back.
So we'll
he's
call
totally
it
rooting for you.
Orb, and it's now controlled by all players. You should be able to see. Well, I'm not going to make you see the name, but you should be able to move it now.
In fact, I can just keep adding the damage into the red circle so everybody sees. No, you don't want me to.
Yeah. Do you want that?
We still don't know what the threshold is. We'll just see the total damage. So there will still be mystery.
Yeah, sure.
If you want, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do that. Okay. How are we going to decide who goes first? Of course, we're going to roll initiative. I'm not going to put the turn tracker up because it's just going to be who goes first and then who doesn't. So we can just roll initiative. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Would you like me to roll in the open for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Change. Cool. Different.
If that's what you want.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely loads of pressure. There's no going back from this.
Okay. I didn't roll in the open then. I just changed it now, but I rolled a 15. So you go first, Mia. At this point, you would see Gallin raise his hand, and he's like, "By the grace of the Lady of Mysteries, I deign to begin this battle. However, one of the competitors is in infringement. Dr. Lonespell, a Magister battle, as you know, is a singular affair. No other spirit may accompany you here on this platform."
Damn.
And he holds up his lantern. "You cur. I'm afraid those are the rules." Gallin waves his hand, and Lonespell is relieved of his lantern. Tisha, in your hands, whoosh, materializes Lonespell's phylactery.
Ready?
We'll deal with that in a moment.
Seems to be important.
He says, "Never mind. Tara will just have to watch from a distance. Ladies first." So, go for it, man. What are you doing?
All right.
You.
I'm going to I'm going to cast Wish, and I'm going to use it to cast another spell.
Big guns straight away.
Yeah.
Okay. And what spell is that?
I would like cast a spell in which 7 stars appear around my head.
I know that
Not
one.
red ones like we've seen before, but bright white with flickers of pink.
You're casting Crown of Stars.
Yeah, bitch.
Cool. At 9th level, is that? It's like, can you upcast Crown of Stars, or is it just is it 7th level?
No, you can't upcast it actually.
No.
So it's 11 stars.
11 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So these 11 stars are summoned to the top of your head.
Yeah.
That was your action.
Yep. And as my bonus action, I'll send 1 flying towards Lone Spell.
What's the range on Crown of
Is
Stars?
it within 120 feet of you?
Great.
So I don't know what my to hit would be with this. Is it like just going to be the same as like my guiding bolt? I guess.
It's your spell attack modifier, so that'll just be on your
so
character sheet at the top of the spells page.
I'll roll a d20 and then it's plus 12. So 25.
So 25 to hit. Hits.
Okay. And then it's 4d12 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Radiant, I think.
Yeah, you fling the star towards Lone Spell, and it goes into the orb. The orb will move 5 feet to the left and absorb that 16 damage. Clever. Now then.
Now.
Lone Spell opens his book and returns in kind with Finger of Death. I need a con save from Mia.
The range of Finger of Death is
He would
60
have to move.
feet.
Okay, he's going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. A con save. I get advantage.
Hey,
3.
there you go.
26.
You get advantage. A spell that deals necrotic damage for him, you would have disadvantage on the saving throw, but with your advantage, it'd be a straight roll and it'd still be 23.
So it's 23 necrotic damage.
No, it's 23 to hit.
23 save.
Oh, sorry, 23 save. So you save successfully. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But is that not half damage? No.
Oh yeah, half damage, and so it would successfully move. So yeah, you're right. So 26 damage, and it would move the orb back in place.
Oh, it's tense.
Okay. And then
Ooh, it's so tense.
all of my various abilities where if I get hit by necrotic damage, none of it matters because I'm not getting hit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Tisha, I want you to make a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Never mind.
Very distracted.
If I'm
There's a lot going on.
If I'm next to Tisha, can I use my Halfling Cloud?
Yeah, sure. Roll again, Tisha. Okay. You hear, you feel movement from within the lantern, and a chinking of glass, as if somebody is knocking on it from the inside.
Tisha puts it to her ear. She goes, no.
We will find out what you hear with a successful roll on the next turn.
Okay.
Mia.
Yeah. I am going to I'll try.
Pardon?
I'm going to try and fling a star, my crown of stars.
Okay, cool.
So that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 24 radiant damage.
Cool.
That was my bonus action, and I would also I would also like to cast Finger of Death at him, please, using my codex.
Cool. He's going to use his reaction to cast Counterspell at 7th level.
Okay.
Nullified. That's the end of your turn. Action, bonus action, any movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna move this way. Thanks.
Okay. Now, on Learn Spell's turn, he is going to use his action to cast Haste on himself. Which is +2 to his AC, extra movement, and an extra action that will allow him to cast a spell. So he is going to move closer. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Ah! No! Hold on. Move him. And
Did
then move
he
it back.
have to roll for that counter spell?
Not with a 7th level of Finger of Death, assuming you cast it at 7th level.
Yeah.
So no, it just works.
He used a high level
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah, he would have seen you were casting Finger of Death, especially as he just cast it. Now with a hasted action, he's gonna. Pretty sure you can cast another spell, another leveled spell with your hasted action, can't you?
I am not too sure that's correct. I think it lists what you have to. Yes, that action can only be used to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action.
Oh, very good. Okay, then he'll use it.
But he could have dashed with that hasted action and then use his normal action to cast a spell if that's what you want.
Yeah, but he's used his action to cast haste, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So he'll use his bonus action to dash and get 1, 2, 3. He'll get right up to Mia. Cool. Then that's the end of his go. Tisha, you hear a voice from within the lantern. Hello. You don't really know me, but I think you know my father. This whole ploy, this whole battle, it's not his endgame. It's a distraction. Something's coming.
Fuck.
Fuck.
What do you do with this information? Freddy! Freddy, get over it! Are you okay in there?
I've not been okay for a very long time. We now skip back to Mia.
Yeah. Another star. That's a 19 to hit.
Just hits. Just.
Nice.
Even with haste.
Right.
Oof.
31 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because he didn't do any damage to you, then that is very close now.
Uh-huh.
Just three more squares.
Yeah.
Fine. And then using my action, I will cast a 5th level guiding bolt on him.
He used his reaction before his last turn, so he should have his reaction back now.
Yeah, with two people, he
yeah.
will always have the reaction.
Have a reaction.
Yeah.
So he's going to cast Shield, and thus no damage will happen.
Fine.
Okay.
And am I... How does attacks of opportunity work here?
Well, he's used his reaction, so he wouldn't get one.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
He, as you run away, he's going to cast an 8th level fireball at you. So that is a dexterity save, please.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how to cast it at 8th level from the Roll20 sheet. I'm just not going to. I'll mark it off. I'll mark the spell slot off. But
it should be like up and down. You can choose.
Yeah. There is. Sorry, but I've done it. Hold on. Let me see. If I take the 8th level one back, click fireball. It appeared behind the sheet, which was really not very intuitive. And I cast it at 8th level. Here we go. Are you fucking kidding me? What shit damage?
That is pretty shit, yeah.
So you fail the dex save.
So 22 damage to the orb?
Yeah, what's the 19 plus? I think it's the 19 plus the 22.
Because the sheet rolled 5d6 and then it rolled 8d6.
Yeah. So that's the standard, and then that's the extra levels.
That's new. That didn't happen before.
Yeah.
That they've always. Why would they make us do math now?
Yeah.
That's
so it's
stupid.
What is it? 32. 41 damage, and the orb moves back in Mir's direction.
Yeah, got it. It's in 56 now.
Okay. Cool. That's that done. Now we're back to Tisha. Yeah, what are you doing?
She just said she's not been okay for a very long time. Are you are you trapped in there? Do you want me to get you out? Like, are you okay?
I am. If you can release me, I'm not the only thing that's bound to. It's coming. And I want everybody who is observing to make a perception check at disadvantage, other than Tisha, who is obviously being warned about this. Tisha, you can make a straight perception. Okay. Tisha, you when you hear her warning, it's coming. You see a shadow crest across the stars, as if a huge flying creature has invaded Mister's realm, and is now plunging from the stars down towards you. You may remember this creature as Zendeth, the undead dragon under Learn Spells control. She, Tara says, "You've got to get me out of here," and we'll go back to Mia.
All right. I'm gonna. Where was I going? Here. I'm gonna run to here. And I'm gonna fling another star at him. I'll try. Oh no, maybe not that one. That's a.
That was a star.
Oh no, maths.
Oh no, maths. You rolled a 7 before, and it's hit.
19 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, just hits.
Oh, maybe it's fine, yeah. Right. 23 radiant damage.
Is he doing anything about
The
it, Tom?
idea that
No?
he's-
I mean, he's got first level slots to burn, so yeah, sure, shield. If it's a first level, is it second
not
level?
from-
Yeah, he'll shield again. I really should have counterspelled that as Crown of Stars, but
But that means now he doesn't have counterspell for whatever you do with your action.
mm-hmm. No, yeah, I don't have another reaction.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw. Oh, I do have new spells on here. I won't look at them.
Yeah, well, ignore them, as I asked for.
Ignore them. I'm gonna try again this powerful radiant magic. I'm gonna try a 7th level guiding bolt. Him. Crack damage.
But
But it definitely hits.
Okay. So
But it definitely hits. 29 to hit.
29. Boom. And moves here. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Just before. He's undead, making attacks at me, and undead are supposed to make a wisdom save before every attack on me.
It's not attacking you, really. It's just fueling the orb. Okay. So he will move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will use the dash action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. He is gonna use yeah, he's going to use Thunder Wave, and he's going to cast it at 6th level.
Yeah.
So I need a con save.
Okay.
Fails. So
19. I get advantage.
yeah, it's not enough, as you can see. So 34 damage, and the orb moves back.
So any damage to people who are concentrating, it doesn't matter because they're not getting hit. Is that right?
True, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Now we're back at.
Concentrating.
He is on haste.
He is on haste. I wanted to get something, get something for you, but no.
No.
So, Tisho, you can see this thing in kind of almost translucent. You can see the starlight being kind of obfuscated through its dreadful black wings as it's coming down. What do you do?
I think Atisha's immediate reaction if she's seen someone is to shout, "Something's coming!" As like a distraction, like everybody pay attention, including the adjudicator, that if you see something like this, he should stop.
Oh,
halt the race.
You are way too far away.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. We'll let the crowd know. I don't know if I'm able to, but am I able to shout that and try and suss how to open the lantern?
You can make an investigation check.
The lantern?
Sure.
Brilliant. Yeah. Investigation.
Freddie comes over and sees you looking around it. There's no discernible way to open it, but it looks like we might be able to break it. Is this what we have to do?
I guess so. She wants out. I mean, I don't know if Tisha knows exactly who this is. I think Giselle knew more. She says she's trapped, and she said something's coming, and then something is coming. So she's speaking the truth.
Guys, we need some help. We need to get this thing open. So shouts to Tilly and Red. But we're back with Mia.
Okay. Did Smoke and Giselle appear, by the way?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just too many people for me to roleplay. So, yeah, sure they did.
No, that's fine. No, that's fine. I just was curious. Run. Not dash, but just get away. 3, 6. Risk an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he's going to... Can he take one? He can cast a spell aimed at you because he's got that ability. So yeah, he's going to cast Ray of Frost as you come out of his range, which is 25 to hit, which will hit, obviously. 30 cold damage into the orb.
Damn it, cantrips.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, back to the center.
Back to the center. You guys made 0 progress.
Spell slots are going.
But it's got 149. It's already exceeding your maximum hit points, what's in that orb, so just FYI.
Yeah.
My God.
Cool. That's all right. I am gonna point at him, and a thin ray of pink light will jump at him. I'm gonna cast Disintegrate.
Nice.
Please.
Cool. Dex save from him.
Yeah, he does have advantage, doesn't he?
He does against spells.
Not enough. Oh shit!
And he rolled a 20.
Is that nothing?
He saved.
Or is it
Disintegrate? I don't think it does anything, but I can be corrected.
I think that this one might be nothing. All or nothing.
I think that's true. Savage.
Savage.
Yeah.
7th level.
Okay. And then just behind it, pinging at the speed of light. You guessed it. It's a star. I think it hits.
That'll hit, yeah.
Ooh.
For 12
Yeah.
damage.
Damn.
But I move fucking orb.
Yeah, the damage doesn't even really matter at this point. It's enough to kill you, isn't it? So, cool. I think he's going to follow suit. He's like, I admire your technique. And he's going to cast Disintegrate. So
Okay.
I need a deck save from you. Don't know why it's not showing the save up for me. DC 20.
What's the DC?
Oh
my god.
Yeah, DC 20.
Basically impossible.
66. Holy mother. Okay. It's on 2 to 7 now.
In 77.
Mm-hmm. He's going to use his bonus action to move up as a dash action. Okay. All good. So everyone has been alerted to the phylactery and the warning that came from inside. It seems as though this dragon is bearing down on Dwemerheart. Smoke. Since we've not said that Smoke's here, and now but he definitely is. I imagine Smoke would be one to step forward heroically.
Yeah. So, what you just basically pointing this thing out that we need to free
wants
Tara.
out. Yeah,
Smoke knows exactly what this is, right?
Yeah,
You've seen it being created.
Yeah.
Or was it?
Yeah.
It was Smoke.
Yeah.
Let me just have a quick look at the character sheet. Just
From
remind myself a
2000
little
years
bit
ago.
in case there's any.
I did ask John to update his character sheet a while ago, but yeah.
Okay, this maybe is applicable. So, he'll step forward and just kind of give you like a knowing glance, and he's like apprehensive to touch it because he knows how serious this fucking thing is. But he'll firstly reach out to touch it and just check that it doesn't, explode on contact or anything.
Yeah, I mean, Tisha's holding it, so
yeah,
it looks okay.
Seems stable enough. He's gonna find whatever kind of hinge or latch or weakness in the structure of it, and he's going to use strength, but he's going to use a disarming attack to try and disarm any mechanism that keeps the lantern closed.
Okay.
That's my approach. So it's essentially a disarming attack is normally a hit with a weapon attack, but obviously it'd be using this unarmed.
Yeah, okay. So you can do an unarmed strike, can't you? And expend a superiority die?
Yeah, so where am I? Die. Okay, use that. Here we go. It's claws, basically. 29.
Yeah.
29 to hit?
Yeah, and the bonus is... Oh, and then you add that to the damage, so these are D12s. So, and a 12.
Whoa.
Okay, so
Nice.
as basically, in fact, yeah, as hard as he possibly can, like using all of his might, he tries to undo the latch or the lid on the lantern.
Mm-hmm. Using your claws, you try and rend the phylactery, and you hear like a hinge pop and a screw like loosen. It wasn't enough damage to destroy it, but you think that, keep bashing. Who knows?
Yeah.
It might work.
You'd just be like, come on, come on.
Okay. So we'll go back to Mia.
Yeah. Okay, so another star will fling at him.
Ooh.
Ooh, no.
It's a range.
14.
I mean, it's a ranged spell attack from within 5 feet of him, so it would be a disadvantage. But 2. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's why he's
I
coming
think I've
into
already
contact
tried
with
this
you.
when he was this close.
Okay. Well, I
Okay.
missed it last time, but it's fine. You missed anyway. It's fine.
Okay.
Because
Sorry.
that will apply to your star as well.
changes. That's what I was doing, the star.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I thought it
Um,
was something else.
Okay. I'll also cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh, that's nice.
Mhm.
Interesting. A Wizzy save.
Start of his next turn.
Yeah.
Usual rules.
Yeah, he's going to use a 4th level counter spell to get rid of that.
Thanks.
Yeah, counter spell is a bitch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so is bonus action spell attacks.
Yeah, but that was that was such a
You're
good
whittling
idea.
down his spell slots.
Yeah.
Every time you can
are.
only do a
You
counter
are.
spell
Get
or a
away.
shield, so
Exactly. Yeah. You will get him. This was such a good idea. It's the passive move of this orb every round. Pretty
Okay.
much.
So yeah, he uses reaction to counter spell. You can get away. He is going to use his turn to do just a Melf's acid arrow against you for a 21 to hit. 12 acid damage at the end of its turn.
I think that probably shouldn't apply because there's no acid on her, is it?
No, yeah, you wouldn't be covered in acid. So we'll just do the 12 acid damage and do the attack and get rid of that.
Done it.
Okay. That was her. That was his. Sorry. Action. He's got another action. Nothing else he can really do except try and get in your way. So yeah, he'll bonus action dash. There we are.
Got just empty hands, right?
Pardon?
He's got just empty hands without the lantern now. Oh no,
he has
holding
his
the
book. Yeah. Okay. So we're back with the gang. Now it's open to anybody now. Smoke's here. Giselle's here. Everybody else is here. What's the plan?
Yeah, open this lantern.
Could Tilly try to see if her wild shape will work in this realm?
Yeah, sure.
She would like to transform into an earth elemental and rip this thing apart.
Sure. It does work.
Super.
So yeah, you can make an attack on this lantern.
Good. Since Smoke is holding it and is maybe if they're both trying to rip it apart, can you give the help action?
Yeah, which should give advantage, but he doesn't need it.
My crit.
You could
My
crit. Possible.
Oh, might crit. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. And my slam does double damage to objects.
So 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tilly slams this rock fist down upon the phylactery. Given that it's certainly magical in some way, it isn't obliterated like a regular lantern would be, but it is dented.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you see like some of the glass on the side crack, and the metal twist and bend. So yeah,
She puts it. She's holding it and like puts it towards like Giselle.
mm-hmm.
Finish it.
Giselle.
Hold on. We'll come back to what Giselle does next time. We only get one thing. I don't want to distract away from the fight. So, Mia.
Do we have any idea that this is going on?
No.
Cool. Okay. Let me just look up really quickly. Okay. I'd like to consult my. Oh no! Use my purity spear to use a bonus action to get away. 1, 2, 3. Using Misty Step.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. And then I'm also going to move that far. 1, 2, 5.
There you go. Magic gets you away.
Mort.
That was a bonus action and a spell.
Yeah, so you can only cast a
Even though it doesn't
can.
slot.
Sorry?
Okay.
No, so, wait, I didn't hear you. Your
was-
internet cut out. What are you saying?
It was from my book. No, from my purity spear. But it still counts as a spell, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I will. Ooh. I'll cast. I'll cast Toll the Dead. Him. He is not missing any of his hit points, is he?
He isn't. No.
Is he? Cool. Okay.
Wizzy
He
save.
still has to make a Wizzy save.
He gets advantage. 24. And D10?
Uh-huh.
But that doesn't do anything, right?
No, it doesn't. Okay. Chasing Mia around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he's going to he's going to use Ray of Frost again. 29 to hit.
Breaking cantrips.
Yeah, 19 cold damage. He'll then use his bonus action to carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, whoa, ah! What's happened?
He stabbed himself with Ozempic and got so slim in 5
There we
seconds.
All right.
Oh god! By the bonus action, did you mean his hasted action to move?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Kirsty, you're muted if you're talking.
No, she's fine. Okay. Right. Giselle, what's Giselle doing?
Giselle's going to be like, hello, everyone. How is everyone? And then she's going to go, oh, everybody's attacking this. I'll Tilly. Yep. I'll take over. And then she's going to Eldritch Blast the lantern.
Cool.
14.
A 14 does not hit.
Oh. Oh, I'm out of touch.
A
Sorry.
little bit rusty.
Yeah.
I think you get like a few of them, right?
Oh God, 3? Or
You-
am I doing?
Yeah, you get a couple more blasts.
Oh, I've
at
got
least.
4 actually. Yeah. Good point. Thanks,
Go
Mina.
for it. Yeah, okay. The rest of them all hit. There you go. The first one was just a bit of a warm up.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Come
It's
on.
almost as if you weren't participating in any fights for a few months or something.
Like I've been out of the game. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. 2.
2 force damage.
2. Oh no.
Noted. You want to do Genius Wrath?
And 1. 5 plus
oh
a
my
6, wasn't it?
God.
So an 11.
11 damage.
That is so bad.
No. I've been out of practice, Tilly. I'm sorry.
I think you're basically shooting in the fingers of the elemental who's holding this lamp, like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, stop.
Okay. Mia, the orb edges closer.
Can I? I'm not allowed to touch him. That means I can't cast spells where I touch him. Is
You
that
can
true?
cast a spell that touches him. You can't, against the rules, to do like a melee attack, like bash him with your scepter or whatever. Not saying you can't do that, but you don't know what the consequences will be.
Yeah. I think actually I'll cast Spirit Guardians again.
Now then.
Should I? Does he do it?
I mean, he's got the slots. He will 3rd level counterspell. So is it if it's equal, he doesn't have to roll, does it?
Doesn't have to roll.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he'll 3rd level counterspell with his reaction.
Incredible. Okay. Really, everything. So dash away then in front of Gallon and star at him.
Oh my god.
No.
It hates you. The dice hate you.
What's the total there?
Thanks. Bye.
Pardon?
Oh, her internet
I didn't-
is quite slow today.
Yeah. What
What's
was
the
it,
total?
Kirsty? Oh my god.
I
Looks
think
like
That's really bad.
14.
she mouthed 14, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have much variety, and I'm running out of things. He's going to cast. He's going to smile. As your attack misses, he's going to fling a magic missile, which will auto hit for 3 force damage.
That's cheating. Well, is this just one dart? You would have to do it.
Oh yeah, but we're not going to do it like every
Doesn't
dart like moves the orb.
Yeah,
It
that would
doesn't
be
matter.
super cheating.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to be that
Extra
guy.
damage. Yeah, extra damage doesn't really matter now.
Okay. So, guys, is there a character that would step forward to try and assist?
Fuck it, says Red, and cast Guiding Bolt at 5th level. 28 to hit for...
Yeah.
Has it already added the... So there's an extra +5 to that, so it's 39.
Nice.
As you cast this radiant bolt towards the phylactery of the Lich, the radiant damage just crests across the phylactery and does nothing.
Oh, really?
Well,
Okay,
shit.
What?
It's immune to radiant. That's good
Oh.
to know. It's good to know.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is this dragon bearing on us?
Yeah, it's coming from space, so it's a little while away, but it's coming down.
It's coming!
2 to 3 parsecs away still. Okay.
Okay, Mia.
Yeah, is my internet really bad?
It has been, but it's okay now.
Seems okay now.
Okay. I'm gonna also play at that game and throw a magic missile at him.
Cool. Auto hits. Move that up.
And then I will throw a star at him, but I'm going to use my portent of 12, so I get a 24.
Sure. Yeah.
So it hits for 28 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that counts as a second move, yeah?
It does, yeah. So you move it twice.
Nice.
Okay. And then I'm going to get away. 3, 4, 6.
Nice move. That was a good turn. That brought you back in. It's getting scary. I was getting scared for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. I'm quite scared for me.
Good turn. Good turn.
The statue at all or no?
Pardon?
Oh,
Never mind.
hiding behind the statue at all.
Hiding behind the statue. I mean, you're not directly behind it currently. But yeah. Who knows whether that'll help. Okay, it's his go. He is gonna
Die.
he's gonna cast Blight. Will that work? Level 4. A con save, please. Oh, he's got to be within 30 feet. Sorry, he'll move up first. There you go. With his bonus action, that. Okay. Hits 35 damage on the tab as the orb moves backwards. Okay, so who is doing something to this phylactery?
So we had almost everybody.
Tisha hasn't actually tried
Tisha,
herself. She is going to stick a dagger in.
Stick a dagger in. Cool, yeah.
I prise it open, maybe, yeah.
Sure, make an attack with your dagger.
15?
I think I'd give you advantage because it's pretty battered. So the 23 would hit for 5 piercing damage.
5? Why is it so difficult to get into?
I mean, it's a Lich's phylactery. It's literally the last thing he would want you breaking open. As you plunge the dagger in, you kind of create a bit of an opening, and you see this like green mist starting to leak out. It is critically damaged, but not destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mia.
Yeah. Let's try and inflict wounds since he cannot be apart from me.
This is the 9th
6.
turn, by the way. 9th round.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I've been counting them.
Me too.
So haste will be done after the next turn.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits. 29 necrotic damage to the orb. And as it moves back to the middle, or towards the middle. Okay.
It's on 353 now. Jesus, if this explodes, the whole fucking plane's gonna go with it.
Will risk. I'll roll with disadvantage for the star.
Mm-hmm. 6 is an 18, right?
I got an 18.
Yeah, it will miss.
Does that hit?
No, it will miss.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, end of your turn.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he'll magic missile you again.
Peter.
The 9th round. Okay. We could take a minute or two to see if Kirsty can resolve her internet problems and everyone can get a bathroom break.
Couple of minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sounds fine to me.
That'd be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BRB.
Kick that router.
All right. Welcome back. Thank you for your patience. We're in the middle of a magical fight. Lone Spell just had his turn, right? So we top of the round again? Is that right?
I think we were going
Go
to flip to,
Yeah.
the
lantern
phylactery.
people.
Yeah. So you look down at the phylactery now leaking this like necrotic essence, and the dark shadow of Zendeth descends upon you all. Oh, I need dexterity saves from everybody on Dwemer Heart.
Including me.
No, you're in the battle.
Okay, Red's going to use inspiration. Don't know if she can pass. Smoke.
Tisha succeeds.
Just want to
At 12.
check.
Pardon?
Tisha at 12, because Tisha again is Giselle at 20.
Oh, I'm sorry. Giselle succeeds. Tisha does not. Sorry, I just saw their name.
That's right.
Sorry, let me make this one for Smoke. I was just checking its advantage, but I don't think it is. Okay, that is Smoke, even though it says Red.
Yeah. I'll just make one for Freddy. Who's got to do the dex save? Come on.
Oh, but Smoke can use Indomitable.
Oh, man.
Cool. Hey, Smoke succeeds.
Remembering.
Freddy fails.
Yay!
So the only people who succeed are Giselle and Smoke. You guys take 44 force damage. Everyone who fails takes 88.
Oof.
No.
As
No.
Zendeth's force breath, this magical energy, persists from this weird spectral dragon. It seems as though he's on a cleanup operation. The force of his breath pushes everybody away, 10 feet away, and the dragon lands onto the phylactery and puts one paw on it.
Ah.
I was, as an elemental, I was holding it. Should there be some...
You failed the dex save, you'd be pushed away 10 feet.
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. Mia, we're back to you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do another magic missile.
Okay.
Bloop. It's a little teeny polka dot of pain.
Who would have thought the most effective spell in a wizard fight would be magic missile?
Ah!
Lowest level. Much better.
And oh boy. Yeah, okay. I will. This is so hard, you guys. I miss you.
Okay, we're getting eaten by a dragon.
Yeah. Do I know any of this that's happening?
No, I would tell you if you did. You've got plenty to be concentrating on.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stay where I am and do anything else, please.
Not going to use your bonus action to Crown of Stars, no?
Well, I'll roll with disadvantage.
That's all right. I'm not telling you what to do.
So
Just
I'm
checking.
going to try and get away, and then I'll try and Crown of Stars, so he can take his reaction if he wants to.
Yeah, he will reaction Ray of Frost. But with a 16, it's not going to hit.
Neither hit.
Perfect.
Ideal. Thank you. Mistra. Yes, I will.
She's impartial here. You can't call her name.
Yeah.
Hey man, she's still with me. So I rolled that hits, that's 21. So 28 radiant damage.
Okay, cool. It's right in the middle.
Now, is it this round or the next? Have I got one more round of haste left?
This is your last one.
Yeah, this is my last one. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Well, he's gonna 1, 2, 3 Ray of Frost. No, he'll do just makes it up, just do another acid arrow. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
Oh. So yeah, just move it on, and then he will come up, right up to you one more time. As you see Lone Spell come towards you, this magical aura that has increased his speed seems to kind of flicker and waver, and he partially stumbles towards you in the final step. It looks like the haste spell has taken it out of him. Okay, folks. There is a very nearly destroyed phylactery under the claw of a spectral dragon. I'll give you all an action if you want.
Tish is like very weak at this point, but she is gonna, from probably the floor, try and aim the witch's circle still under the claw to see if she can smash it. Okay,
now under the claw, it's going to have partial cover, which is going to be a slight bonus to its AC. Sure. If you're making the attack from the floor, it's a ranged attack at disadvantage. But if it hits, who knows?
So ranged attack at disadvantage coming up. Bugger.
The witch's circle just glides a long arc through the essence of the spectral dragon and returns to your hand. Does nothing.
Tisha lies down and puts her head down. Ready?
You'll be fine.
Yeah, Freddy's not looking so hot. So what do the rest of you want to do?
Can I run up as Earth Elemental and slam my hand on the claw using Dragon's Paw to crush the lantern?
You can try, sure. Yeah. Just make an attack.
Damn
it. You go to like crush the paw, and it seems as though even though you can see partially through this dragon, you meet like a solid resistance, and it like Zendeth kind of growls in anticipation. I think at this point, it would use a legendary action and swipe you away with its.
If you would allow me, Earth Elemental's got a multi-attack, so it would do 2 slams.
Oh, sure, go for it. Oh, that one hits. With the bludgeoning damage, I guess instead of using a legendary action, it's going to use his reaction to get it's going to take the bludgeoning damage itself and kind of lower its head over the phylactery.
Yeah. It's really
so yeah, it lurches to protect it.
Okay.
But yeah, you do the damage. It would then, I think, like rise up its head and try and like butt you out of the way.
Sure.
So it's like a claw attack, but flavor its head. So, of course, I crit for the first time this session. So take 32 magical piercing damage.
Okay, I'm on 6 as elemental.
You moved 10 feet away as well.
Okay.
Anybody else lining up?
Yeah, so Smoke is still like he wasn't pushed away, so he's still trying to grapple for the lantern. So obviously seeing that Zendeth is coming in, he'll switch his grasp onto the claws of Zendeth, and I want to try and use a grapple to basically like preen its claws away from the lantern.
Oh, nice contested strength with a spectral dragon.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
That's Smoke's business all day.
Uh-huh.
28.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Oh, nice.
With the bonus, it's a 17, but nothing like a 28. So just as Zendeth like lurches his head up to kind of bash Tilly away, you sense it's fully extended its claw, and Smoke grabs at these spectral claws and prizes them off the lantern.
And then action surge.
Of course.
And will basically wants to just like, as soon as the grip release and the lantern is falling in the air, he wants to let go, grab it, and just smash the lantern into the ground.
Okay.
So I get unarmed attack.
Yeah, unarmed attack. Go for it. I'll give you advantage as well.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna kick it, like football.
No, we don't want to yeet it into the distance of Dwemerheart. Like,
you smash it onto the ground. It 18's not enough to hit. It just bounces the wrong way and slides out of your grasp and into the middle of this battlefield.
okay. I mean that's action and action surge. I can't,
Okay, we will leave it there, and we will come back to Mia.
Okay. Haste has ended.
He looks tired. That's all you can tell.
Okay. All right. I am. Gonna be cheap. Use
Nice.
a magic missile.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and move away.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. Ooh. Have 4 crown of stars, so I'll try 1. So that's 21.
Yeah, that hits.
And 1 single I had.
Jesus,
Cool.
425 now.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Lone Spell's suffering from the effects of haste, which means he can't move or take actions until after his next turn.
It would have been end of this one.
End of this turn, yeah. So it's just one turn of.
Yeah, it's one turn he loses completely.
Yeah. So he looks towards you. You can see his life essence slightly drained. He can't do anything this turn. Cool. We're back with Zendeth the dragon. What does anyone want to do?
So I went, Smoke went. Lucy, what do you want to do?
What about Giselle? Can she? She didn't go yet.
Giselle can firebolt. She can. Hang on. Maybe charm monster. Charm big dragon monster. But you need to not be fighting big dragon monster. Maybe.
It's tough when
You
you're already
decide.
in combat.
Yes. Oh, hang on. Classic. But this dragon is see-through, whatever that word is.
Yeah, it looks that
Can't-
way.
Can't. Mind you just tried damage at it, didn't you? And
I literally whacked it on the claw.
Yeah,
So
he did take damage.
He did,
Okay.
like, he was
Well,
physical.
gonna give it a whirl. Giselle, back in Giselle's world, who's very healthy, is gonna try immolation on the dragon.
Nice.
Okay, is that just a spell attack or?
Target must make a dexterity saving throw. Dex
Cool.
19.
All right, I'll roll it out in the open. He gets plus 11 to Dex. Wah. So yeah, fails the save.
Takes 8d6 fire damage. Is that what we see there?
It's already done there. Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
8d6.
What's the extra for?
I think
Oh,
it takes that
takes
damage.
yeah.
On a failed save,
Because it's set on fire or something.
and this spell ends on a successful one.
Yeah, so Giselle wreathes Zen Death in magical fire, and it, despite it's not 10 feet away now from the phylactery, but it reels backwards onto its hind legs, letting out a roar.
That keeps firing on it, and he has to.
Yeah,
Yep, cool.
that's fine. So it takes that damage. We go back to Mia now.
Okay. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try and cast Spirit Guardians again.
He comes to his senses, and he'll do a 3rd level counter spell. But
Oh,
however,
okay.
it's cast at 4th level, so he needs to roll.
That's
It's his spell
What's
attack
yeah.
modifier, isn't it?
the spell ability.
A spell ability. So he needs to roll a DC 14. He's got a +5. Yeah, he succeeds.
Damn, this smart lich.
Fuck's sake. Okay. Realized that he was back up and running now.
Yeah, it was after his turn ended, so he got his reaction back.
Yeah, he didn't get reaction
Um,
last time when you walked away from him.
Yeah. My last star will go flying at him.
Mm-hmm. He no longer gets the AC bonus. So yeah, that'll hit for 25 damage. Ah!
Is that what he says? Is that the role play?
What are you doing? No!
I'm gonna do 3, 4, 5.
Nice,
Okay.
good run.
Okay.
It's his go now. He's gonna move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit! Hold on, I'll move it down. I'll move it up. I'll move it that way again. Here we are.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah. Can't do that. He'll cast his last 4th level spell slot for Blight. So, con save, please, if you will.
Advantage. 25.
Hey, there you go. No, hold on. Does Blight do half damage?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it does.
Yeah. So if it shifts
18.
along,
Jesus Christ, that's almost 1,000 of HP in that ball.
okay. We're back to the dragon. Who wants to do something? He's now on fire, reeling a little bit. He's away from the phylactery.
So, for those of us that got knocked back, how far would Red be from the phylactery now that that's fallen as well?
I would have said that you guys would have spread left and right 10 feet.
Yeah.
And the phylactery would have thrown forward 10 feet. So, yeah, I don't know. You're 10 feet away.
10 feet.
Okay, so still pretty close. Okay, because I'd be prone, so Red will get up, leap forward, kind of dive forward and let out a roar, and will use a breath weapon to breathe fire on the
Cool.
on the
Oh my
phylactery.
God. Damn
On the
it.
phylactery.
That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, that's just the description. How do I make this actually? Well, it says that it's a dex save, DC 17.
Yeah, which it auto fails because it's an object.
So I'll just have to do it like this then. 4d10. 23.
Okay. As Red, as in her golden dragonborn form, matches this flaming spectral dragon in posture, leaning back, she arcs forward and a fire conspires around this phylactery. You hear the splintering of glass and you see the melting of metal.
Ooh.
The dragon takes to the skies and seemingly is trying to fly away. As it begins to fly, you begin to realize now that there is a connection between the phylactery and the dragon. And as the dragon takes flight, the phylactery begins to move out of the fire. Who would you say is closest or quickest off the mark?
Smoke.
Probably Smoke, since he wasn't pushed back. Yeah, he was on top of
I
it.
wasn't
Basically.
either,
Yeah.
but you would be quicker than her.
Then Smoke is going to have to leap over this fire that has just been expelled by Red to try and grab this phylactery. So I would like a dexterity or strength saving throw. It's up to you.
Okay. So, all right, let's go. Strength save. Indomitable. Try again. Ooh. Do it. Oh, 18.
18 was what you needed.
Oh.
Smoke lunges and takes flight and grabs this phylactery. As Smoke, you land, the fire, obviously from the fire breath, is dispersed, and you land in the middle and smash the phylactery on the ground once and for all. You, all of you then see this spectral dragon kind of bleed into this kind of shadowy space as the lines between reality become blurred, and then the spectral dragon begins to like turn in on itself and fold up and almost drain into the broken phylactery, as if whatever magic was holding it together was empowered by this phylactery. As the shadow is distilled into the broken remains of the phylactery, a green mist rises up to replace the blackness. And in the greenness, you see the outline of a humanoid. but we're going to go back to Mir.
Oh boy. Okay, I would like to. He's undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use an ability from my codex, which says, as an action, one undead creature that you can see within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, taking 8d6 radiant damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
What's the
If the
ability
target is
called?
reduced- It doesn't have a name. It's like the 9th level ability from the Codex Eternus.
Okay.
I'll copy and paste it so you know I'm not lying.
Okay.
Just busy save.
Wizzy save.
I remember you've done this before. You made a friend. What
Ow.
He has
we call
advantage
Time.
against spells and magical effects, but yeah, 27.
Okay.
Still
so
damage.
He takes 4d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant damage.
Yeah.
Um,
The thing
and
moves.
then I would
Yeah, I moved it. Yeah.
Cool.
like to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon, please. Instead of my hammer, this time I would really like it to look like a lantern on a large stick. You don't have to do that, but just in my brain,
Yeah,
I want to beat
that's
him over
fine.
the head with his own phylactery.
So yeah, I assume it goes something like that.
Yeah.
Is that a hit?
Yeah,
26 to hit.
26 hits.
All right.
Okay. So
We're getting close.
God.
getting close as hell.
Oh!
2 more. If he doesn't move it.
Then I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. On his turn, yeah, he's going to 5th level fireball you. So it's a dex
that's the
save.
outcast.
Yeah.
A dex
Okay,
save.
so
Okay.
Yes, please.
move back and
18.
That's not enough, so it'd be 43 damage.
I don't think it really. I don't think it really matters at this point. It's a 537. So it'll kill anything.
Yeah, but which one is it gonna kill?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now we are back. You guys see the broken phylactery. And this silhouette in green. What do you do?
Tisha would say, "Well, is that you? The voice from within the lantern?"
You just see the silhouette like raise an appendage up to the head area. And you hear like a faint sobbing. We'll carry on. Mia.
Okay. The spiritual weapon will come up behind him. And
Come on, I hate it.
try again.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
15 does not hit.
No. Fine. But a magic missile will.
Of course it will. Nice. Boop.
So close.
Yeah.
You can almost taste
So
it.
close. Is it 2 more that I need? If nothing happened, I would need 2 more.
2 more, yeah.
Ugh, okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
Okay. He's going to cast Mirror Image.
Ah,
So he's going to have 3 duplicates. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be slightly harder to hit him now. As he casts this spell, you see Lone Spell make copies of himself. And he'll say to you, Mir, you've performed valiantly. But you must know by now, you cannot escape me. And all of the mirror images seem to say those words in unison. Yeah, what do you guys do with this sobbing person?
I think Tilly would drop her form and my Siri. Anyway, she would drop her form of elemental and just walk straight up and hey, are you hurt? Are you okay? Do you want me? Can I help you?
I was trapped for so long. And she begins to phase into view from a green glowing silhouette into a portrait of a young girl being released from the phylactery seems to age her slightly. She's a girl of 17. She covers her face. The light from the stars seems to hurt her, and she continues to sob.
Tilly will try to do it, everything to just console her and, you know.
Madani instinctively goes to help, and Arrol holds him back. Some kind of rivalry, perhaps. Mia.
Yeah. Right, okay. Let's he's just said that I cannot escape him. Here's something you cannot escape, and I'm gonna hit him with my spiritual weapon.
Whoa, nice.
Could be a duplicate.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to roll a d20.
I roll a d20.
It's technically you. Yeah.
Do I have to do it?
Technically you, but you can tell.
Okay, I'll do it. So I have to roll this. Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
So the target hits a duplicate.
Motherfucker.
Boop.
Duplicate
Roll.
dies.
Wait, Dan, you're going to have to re-roll that because you rolled a 1d12 instead of 1d20.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will re-roll it. Well spotted. Thank you. I'm not trying to cheat. I swear. That would have given me less chance. But anyway, there we go.
Damn it.
Okay.
It was worth a try.
Okay. So that was the bonus action.
Yeah. I'll have at least one reliable hit with a magic missile.
Each time you target with an attack, so I still have to roll a d20. See if this goes for a duplicate.
Okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
8.
To
8
roll
or higher.
now. An 8 or
8.
higher?
8 or higher. Let's go. No. So it hits lone spell.
Okay.
Cool.
So, one more.
We'll see.
Okay. Lone spell looks towards the orb. No.
Facing Zeth.
He is struggling because he's actually now too close to use what few remaining spells he's got. Fuck it, he's going to cast Thunder Wave at second level. So a con save from you, please.
Yeah.
I think you're pushed back 10 feet with Thunder Wave. If you fail, you do fail.
So I'm just banged into the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what does anybody else want to try?
Tisha will go over if Tilly's doing all the consoling and say, look, you mentioned that this was a ploy or something. Like, are you helping us? What's going on?
And she lowers her hands from her face and looks towards you, Tisha.
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
Does Tisha recognize her from the dream?
She wipes a tear and a smile breaks out across her face. You're right. It was a ploy. But it wasn't my father's ploy.
Oh, no.
I now live again. I'm going to take my place at Zetsu's side. Thank you. And she blows you a kiss and fades away.
No.
Tilly was just patting her on the head and like, what did she just say?
We're told, right? It was gonna happen.
Oh my God.
What's happening with me? And I think we all run back to see what's happening.
Okay, Mia.
Yeah.
You can win it this turn, right?
Right. I mean, I could.
You need to
Maybe.
hit twice, yeah.
I need to hit twice. So let's hit with the spiritual weapon. We'll try.
Damn it.
Oh no.
Does not
Another
hit.
16. Okay. Fuck. Okay.
What spells have you got left, Plot?
I'm all right for spells. I'm gonna do what I did before with the undead creature that I can see, and he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Please.
Advantage against a spell or magical effect. So 26.
Okay. But still takes
Of damage?
8d6. So 4d6, sorry. $11.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Square up to him again.
Okay. He is gonna. Hold on 1 second. It's going to use a first level speed. It's just going to cast Magic Missile. So it will stave off the orb once more.
All right.
Okay. We will just continue the fight, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mia's turn.
Yeah.
You just gotta hit him. He's gotta roll low on d20 and then use another. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if he rolls less than 8, you win for sure.
Here we go.
Oh,
Fuck this guy.
yeah. Yeah. Fuck him.
All right,
We all
that was your
hate him.
bonus action.
We've always hated him. Yeah, he can have a magic missile up his nostril for that.
Oh, you still have
Oh
to
no,
roll.
I still have to roll.
Yeah, that's right.
So bear with me.
My God. Big hit.
So that
That destroys his last
Gets rid of
mirror image.
his
Yeah.
3.
yeah. Sorry, I've got to take them off. Okay.
That saved him. That mirror image fucking saved him.
Yeah. He's smart. Right. It's now his go. He is going to God, I'm really low on shit. Fucking monster stat blocks, man. Here's Magic Missile once more. I've got 1 spell slot left for that level. I'm running low. Yeah, that's fine. What can you do?
Come on, Mia. Bonk him out of existence. I'm sick of this guy.
Me? I'll spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
28, 14 damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Can't shield that, you motherfucker.
What Tilly said. Yeah, I'm gonna magic missile once more.
Oh, be good.
He will cast shield as a reaction, which means that
Negate
it negates magic missile.
Oh, really? Oh.
Mhm.
Yep.
End of your turn? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so he is he's gonna cast magic missile at second level, which is his last slot. He has 3 spell slots left of varying levels. He is going to try and get away.
Okay, I'd like to take an attack of opportunity.
Uh-huh.
I'll do an inflict wounds as he tries to get away.
Shit. Yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
As he runs away, he's going to turn round. Well, he's used his action already, hasn't he? That was your reaction. Yeah, that's as far as he can get, I think. Cool. He's now on the back foot.
Come on, this is it. This is the turn. Come on, I believe in you.
This thing goes after him.
Come on, come on.
And
Crit.
I've not rolled a single crit. But that's fine.
Yeah, 24 hits.
No shield, no nothing.
I wish I could. I cannot any longer.
Okay, so okay, it's now at 655 damage, and he has no phylactery either. He doesn't know that though.
You might as well just die, right?
Just,
Game over.
just one more thing. Come on.
it would be. I mean, it would be really. I might regret this.
Can we
Either do the really easy thing, or do the like cinematic finish, which feels like the correct thing to do, doesn't it?
We start with like there's cheering that gets to your ears from all
So
of
let's
us.
do. Oh, was he like at dex saves? No.
If the spell
can
does
try
half
him.
damage, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
You do what you want to do, Kirsty.
What's the most badass shit Mir would do in this moment?
I want to turn him to dust. I want to
Fuck
disintegrate
yeah.
him. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Let's just do it.
What do you say?
97 damage.
What do you say? In your, I mean, I'm not going to do the save yet, but yeah, what do you say as you cast this spell?
You deserve every little bit hell your face for what you did to that girl.
Come on.
Okay. As you point towards him, this reaching force of magic shreds through the air towards him. He tries to get out of the way. If he rolls a 17 or more, he'll succeed. He does not.
Yourself.
He
750
opens his arms as the magical orb enshrouds his statue, and as if someone expects to be reborn, lets go gleefully. He then, as he begins to disintegrate with this insurmountable magical force that's now been rend into him, a look of shock happens on his face. Wait. Tara. It's not supposed to happen this way. My plans. No! And he explodes into magical necrotic dust that cascades across this column and rains down upon Mia and Gallin. Gallin turns towards you. You did it, Mia.
Really, you?
Yes. I had to fight my way to the front of a pretty long line to get here. But I'm glad I got to see you destroy that bastard.
Glad too. I'm glad it was you.
I'll never be able to make up for what I did in life. But as the Magister, you'll be able to summon me or any other mages who pass for communion or advice whenever you see fit.
Oh.
I'll do now what I should do, but it's also what I want to do, Your Majesty. And he kneels.
No.
As you try and dissuade him, the weave around this column of stone, this battlefield, begins to expand. And in the middle of this central circle, a bright white silhouette emerges. Echoing from all around you, you hear, "Well done, Numeronalo."
I'll kneel.
You have earned your place at my side as the Magister. My Magister. Step forward.
Okay, I will do it.
Being a Magister is not easy. For a mortal to wield a sliver of divine power can be a heavy burden indeed. One that Dr. Lone Spell wielded with great difficulty. Though I was unable to intervene, I am very glad that you were able to subvert his plans. He wielded his power with pompous, elevated sense of self-importance not befitting of a truly pious follower of mine. Are you ready to step forward and receive your blessing, O Magister?
I'm ready.
Then in front of the witnesses you have chosen, you shall be crowned. And this disembodied kind of white light swirls around you. The white light becomes a silver mist as it cools. And it rests upon your shoulders and drapes down to the ground like a mantle, a radiant silver mantle. And you can add a feat to your character sheet, which I will just get the correct name of. It is something I've worked hard on. Now, the spells, you won't be able to see all the spells yet, but you will, if you add power of the Magister,
yeah.
you can add that feat.
Cool.
If you want to paste those abilities in the chat, the rest of you will be able to see what you can do now.
Oh, wow, okay. Can I do that?
Whoa.
By demonstrating your unparalleled skill in the ways of magic, you have attained the highest honor bestowed upon devotees of Mystra. With this blessing, the goddess of magic allows you alone to manipulate the weave in the following ways. You may cast spells without the need for material components. You may now cast the Sigil of the Magister, Enstarring, Summon Shadow Staff, and Silver Mantle spells, all of which I will activate on your character sheet. You can cast Teleport, Dimension Door, and Feather Fall a number of times per day equal to your proficiency bonus without consuming a spell slot. You are immune to the effects of abjuration spells such as glyphs and similar magic. You do not trigger these kinds of spells automatically. You may penetrate magical barriers of 6th level or lower without destroying them. You cannot be detected by any kind of divination magic. You learn one wizard spell of your choice per spell levels 1 to 9 permanently. Copying wizard spells you know onto a scroll takes 10 minutes per level and costs 10 gold pieces per level. You can hear prayers to Mystra, and you're aware of anyone who prays to you on the same plane of existence. And you increase the number of attunement slots available to you by 1.
Nice.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That is crazy.
The bit about no material components is
Oh my God.
insane.
Babes, we're having a hero's feast every morning.
Yeah.
Forget about
hero's feast. Lunch, hero's feast.
forget about a hero's feast. True resurrection, true resurrection, true resurrection. You can bring back
Oh my
everybody.
God, yeah.
Everyone.
Whoa.
Screw consequences. There are none. There are
The
no
wizard
more
spells, does
consequences.
that mean I get 9 spells added, 1 per level?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh!
Any wizard spell you want, you can't change your mind ever, though. Once you make the decision, that's it.
No, that's fine. That's like what happened when
I actually adapted this feat from the 2nd edition AD&D book, The Power of the Magister. Honestly, it goes on and on and on and on of all the cool shit you can do. So in terms of overpowered, like, it's not even, it's the highlights that I picked that I thought you would like.
Nice.
Wow. Holy crap.
You're immune
gotta-
to abjuration, glyphs, and stuff. Like,
You definitely gotta tell us in the chat what. Well, you're probably not gonna think about that on your time off, but I can't wait to see what spells you pick, especially those like
Yeah.
8, 9.
Well,
level.
I can see them on my sheet.
Can you see all those? Can you see all those spells that I listed? The Sigil of the Magister, Instarring, Summon Shadow Staff, and Silver Mantle.
Yeah, I definitely saw some of that stuff. Do.
Are all those custom spells?
Yeah, they're all spells I made, adapted from the same book.
Sigil of the Magister is in my thing. Do you want to see that? Should we look at
Yeah.
that together?
Holy shit! It's so long.
Basically,
Oh my
all of
God,
that
it's so
first
long.
bit is the symbol spell.
Right.
However, all I've done is changed the things you can do. So, blindness, empowerment, enfeeblement, resistance, slumber, and vulnerability, like the bottom half, is all the new shit. So, con save or blinded for 10 minutes. Oh, you can see in Starring as well.
And starring.
In Starring, you touch a non-magical weapon and enshroud it with silver light. After 1 minute, the weapon permanently becomes a +3 magic weapon.
Jesus Christ.
You get a magic weapon, and you get a magic weapon.
Everyone. Cool. What was the
Silver
other
mantle.
one? Silver mantle.
Kind of like the paladin aura thing. When you're wearing the mantle, which you says until dispelled 1 minute. Yeah, okay. I don't think it should work like that. It was meant to be just until dispelled. I don't know where the minute has come from. I'll edit it. Silvery mist radiates from you, blah, blah, blah. Until the spell ends, it moves with you. Each non-hostile creature deals an extra 1d6 radiant damage and receives a +1 bonus to saving throws against spells and magical effect. You get a +1 bonus to AC and are immune to damage from non-magical ranged weapons. So arrows that are coming towards you just don't hit you.
Oh, it says on the bottom it consumes 1 hit dice.
Of the caster's vitality
day
per day until dispelled. So you can walk around with it all the time, but every day just takes a little bit more of your vitality away. So fuck the 1 minute bit.
But does it mean that 1 hit dice doesn't come back on long rest?
Yeah, correct.
So she would, yes.
You will get 1 less hit dice back every day.
Gotcha. So like maybe for 20 days you're okay, but then you have to rest.
Yeah.
The last one.
That's thick.
The last one is
That
the
works.
summon shadow staff. No, it didn't work.
There's someone Gallin.
Oh, that one's not working so well. I'll copy it.
That is really cool.
Oh, I think my roll 20 has crashed.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
Well, it's
It's not
probably it.
working.
We're probably finishing anyway.
Summon Shadow Staff. You call forth Shadow Staff, a long dead sage whose essence lingers on the weave. It manifests an incorporeal form in an unoccupied space that you can see within range and uses the Shadow Staff stat block. He's an ally. He shares my initiative. He's basically a pal.
Yeah, just summon a wizard from the dead to help.
Nice.
Yeah. What? There's things that Gallin said about always being able to summon him.
Yeah, you can choose it to be Gallin or another dead mage that you know.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Or just summon a random dead mage, which I've got a roll table for that. So
Cool. Of course you do.
Just a random guy.
So you would, after being crowned the Magister, all fade from Mystra's realm, fade from Dwemerheart, and return. Obviously, learn spell's not there, so see you. And we will pick up the session here. If there are any parting words between Giselle, Smoke, Arul, anybody like that, or maybe we could do the Magister could be granted an audience with her audience if you want. Should we do that? Pick that up at the start of next session.
Sure.
Yeah, I think what we could finish on as well as the camera pans away from Mir, who pans over to us and like Tilly looking at the rest of them and saying, "Oh fuck."
I'll be like, you guys did it!
You did it! Yay!
No.
Nice.
You did it.
Very good.
All right. Well, we'll finish a bit early as requested. Thanks very much for watching a wizard battle. Basically, it's two wizards just playing Tekken Ball is what we've just witnessed. But yeah. Mir did it finally. Fulfilled her destiny.
Wow.
Very cool.
All right.
Till next time.
Thanks very much for joining us, guys. See you next time.